where do we get the Apocrypha from? Where did Catholics get these books that supposedly Protestants removed from the canon that we get now? And like, why did we do that?
The Apocrypha comes from the Second Temple period. It's a Jewish text, and it's specifically historical texts, and they're extremely valuable. The reason why they were removed was to do with Martin Luther, for the most part. And it's because he knew that there were major problems with presenting a Bible in the common tongue to the people who hadn't read it in centuries, which is what he did. That's what he got in trouble for, while not teaching them hermeneutics. So he removed the historical books, which Roman Catholicism teaches is not the same as the Word of God. It's just extremely important to reference. Yeah, there's deuterocanonical books.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. Like Maccabees is fantastic for help with all of this stuff. But he removed them from the actual publishing of the Luther Bible to not confuse anybody. So now we just have an Old Testament and a New Testament, and Protestant traditions are based upon what Martin Luther did.
Okay, so they're not held in like the same authority as when we say like sola scriptura. They're not on that same level. It's more of just like extra biblical references.
Yes, for example, 4th Maccabees has very problematic contradictions in it.
Okay.
We know, so do the Jews. Nobody is upset about this. This has been a problem for a while. We just look at it and go, no, we have documentation elsewhere. That was an accident. But it was never intended to be presented as the inspired word of God. That's not the point of those scriptures.
Yeah.
So when you go to seminary, for example, it's required you carry an Apocrypha.
Augustine thought the Apocrypha should be part of the Old Testament, and Jerome, about the same time, said no. So even the early church fathers didn't agree. And by the time you get to Luther, as Anna said, and then the Council of Trent, it's really the Council of Trent, which began in 1546 approximately, that where the Catholic Church officially added the Apocrypha to the Old Testament. What Anna's saying, they removed it from the publishing or from the
Protestant Reformation aspect to that. That was just to make sure, and it wasn't against, nobody was actually upset with the removal of the Apocrypha. The problem was Luther had a problem with teaching that grace was a substance that was infused into you through the sacraments, because it's a reflection of Donatism, which was a heresy that everybody rejected. And so he went toe-to-toe on this issue. And the Council of Trent said anything that Martin Luther has been teaching is anathema, which means not just it's heretical, but anyone who affirms that grace is by faith is going to hell. And they've never reversed the Council of Trent, which is why Protestants and Roman Catholics can't commune well together. But I look forward to the next pope, and hopefully he will.